Hi everyone and welcome to this beginner Pilates class. Today I'm so happy to have you here and we're going to get started by focusing on our breath, connecting to our breath. So I want you to just take your hands to your rib cage, and the Pilates breath is breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth through pursed lips. So you're going to inhale and feel that rib cage expand both laterally and front to back. Exhale, the rib cage comes down, your corset tightens. On the next exhale, I want you to lift the pelvic floor. So we're going to inhale in, expand the rib cage. Exhale, corset draws in and you're lifting the pelvic floor up and in. That is the breath that we're going to use for this class, the Pilates breath. And we're going to add movement to our breath. So we're going to come in a 4-point kneeling position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take some cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, extend our back, looking up, shoulder blades slide together. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, flexing your spine, your shoulder blades come apart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, flexing the spine nicely, crunching the abs in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, gaze to navel. So we're just going to do a few here, just mobilizing the spine for today's class. Getting the spine all warmed up. Okay, I want you to now come to a neutral spine, so a flat back. We're going to take our right arm and we're just going to lift it up towards our ear and then lower it back down. So exhale as you lift it up towards your ear. Inhale as you lower it back down. Now I want you to make sure that you're not piking that shoulder up to your ear as you lift that arm up. Your shoulders are down and back. Okay, let's do one more and hold it up there. We're going to circle our arm around towards our hip now. Make sure that your palm is facing inwards. We're going to circle it forward, and as we circle it forward, we're going to dip or bend that left arm, and then as we circle it back, we're going to press up out of that left arm. So we're working the triceps on both sides as we circle the arm and as we press up. So inhale as your arm comes forward. Exhale as you press up. Keeping that spine straight, creating length through the arm. Perfect. Let's do another 3. Belly button towards your spine. Last 2. Let's do one more. Hold that arm back. Make sure that your palm is facing up. Do little presses back. Little exhales as you press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower it down. You should have felt that in your triceps. We're going to do that on the other side now. So we're going to lift our left arm towards our ear, lower it down, keeping that core engagement, that belly button to spine. So exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, making sure that you're keeping your shoulders down and back. There's a tendency to pike your shoulders up. Hold it up there. Circle your palm towards your hip. As we circle it forward, we're going to bend the right arm and then lift it up as we circle back. So getting into both triceps here. You're doing so well, making sure that your hips are square towards the mat. Feeling that contraction in both the triceps. Okay, keeping that spine straight, that core engaged. Let's do another 3 more. Last 2. Last one. It's a small movement, but it really works. Okay, palm towards the ceiling, little pulses back. Little exhales as you pulse that up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that down. Bring your hands about shoulder width apart. We're going to come up into push-ups now. So we're going to bend at the elbows, keeping the elbows in towards the waist, and then press back up. So inhale, lower down. Exhale, press back up. The belly button stays towards your spine, so you're keeping that core engagement the whole time. Let's do another 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now we're going to go for a little bit of a burnout. So we're going to lower halfway, and then we're going to do little pulses here. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back up and push back to a shelf stretch. Stretch those fingertips away from you, feeling a nice stretch in the shoulders. Just taking a breath here. We're going to come into some glute work now. Okay, shifting forward again. We're going to work the right leg now. So I want you to connect to that core before we do any movement. That core sit is in, that belly button is to spine. And on our exhale, we're going to flex the foot and lift the foot towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower it back down. So we're keeping those hips square, that spine is straight, and your gaze is towards the top of your mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, feeling that glute contraction as you lift your leg up, getting that mind to muscle connection. Let's do another 2. Last one, hold it up. We're going to point and extend our leg, flex and bend. So inhale to point and extend, exhale to flex and bend. Really think of creating that length through the leg. Keep it up high. Don't drop it as you extend it. Keep it up high. Let's do another 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it in. Little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse up. Core engage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. And then extend it out fully. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. I want you to use slow and controlled movements here. You're lifting with your glute. You're not using momentum to lift up your leg. It's slow and controlled, so you're first connecting to that core. And then you're lifting with the glute. Let's do another 2. Last one, hold it up there. Little circles forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle it backwards. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We're going to come down onto our left forearm now. And then we're going to open up the knee to the side and lower it back down. So we're getting into that side booty. Exhale to open it. Inhale to close. Let's go for another 4, 3. Feeling this in your supporting glute as well. 2. Last one, hold it up. Extend that leg. Slide it back. Then lower it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, lower back down. So following that breath, slow and controlled movements. You're doing so well. Keeping that core engagement. Pushing up out of your shoulders. Okay, let's do another 2. 1 more. Hold that leg back. Little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Press back to a shelf stretch. Stretching out the glutes. Take the fingertips away. You did so well. That really burned in the glutes. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side now. getting into the left glute this time. I'm just going to turn around so that you can see me better. Okay, so before we do any movement, we connect into that core, belly button to spine. You're going to flex that foot and we're going to lift it towards the ceiling. So exhale to lift, inhale to lower, keeping that core connection, using that glute to lift. That mind to muscle connection really works here. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Point and extend, flex and bend. So inhale to point and extend, exhale, flex and bend. Keeping that leg up high, not dropping it as you extend it. Keeping that core connection, lifting up out of your shoulders. Your whole body is stabilizing here. Okay, let's go for another 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bend it in, little pulses up towards the ceiling. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. And then we're going to extend it out all the way, lowering it back down. So remember, we're not using momentum to lift the leg here. We're not swinging it up. We're using that core connection, that control to lift up that leg, keeping our spine straight. You can really feel it in your full body when you use that core connection. It makes the movement so much harder just using that control. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little circles forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. In the other direction. Keeping your body still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Come down onto your right forearm. We're going to lift our knee out to the side. Lower it back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You're doing so well. Feeling it in that supporting glute as well. Let's do another 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. Extend that leg. Slide it back. Lower it down. So exhale to lift the knee out to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, slide it back. Inhale, lower it down. Following your breath. Going as slow as you need to. Okay, let's go for another 4. Sliding back, feeling that glute contraction. We are working the glutes from all angles in this movement. Let's do another 2. One more. Hold it back. Little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, bring it in and press back to a shelf stretch. Stretching out the glute. Okay. We're going to come onto our back now. Going to give our glutes a little bit of a break. Okay, we're going to do some ab work. So roll gently down onto your back. Bring your feet in. Extend your arms towards the ceiling. We're going to come into an ab curl now, so we're going to exhale to lift up, lift our chest up, gaze towards our knees. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Making sure that the gaze is coming towards the knees so that there's space between the chin and the chest. I want you to make sure that you are keeping your belly button to spine so you're not popping in the abs. Let's do another 2. Last one, hold it up. I just want you to hold here in this isometric hold, and we're going to open the arms, close them. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. You're doing so well. Stay with me in that hold. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands behind the head. We're going to work the right leg on the right side now. So bring that right knee in, extend it out on a diagonal, bend it in, and lower everything back down. So we're lifting the head up as we bring the knee in, extending the knee, and then lowering it back down. Let's do a few more here. Waking up those lower abs as well, because we just did some upper abs, so now we're combining the two. Okay, let's go for another 3. Last 2. Last one. Lower it back down. We're going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. Crunching in the center, then lowering back down. Tapping the toes, and then lifting back up. Exhale as you lift and crunch. Inhale as you lower back down. Okay, let's go for another 4. 3. Think of lifting up and over. Last 2. Last one, hold it there. We're going to extend our leg as we bring our other elbow across, and then bend it in, bringing our opposite elbow across. So we're coming into a twist here, really getting into those obliques. Stay with me. You are doing so well. You can really feel the burn in your abs. Let's go for another 3, 2, last one. Extend that left arm, lifting up, giving me little pulses, little exhales. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Rest your head for a moment. We're going to come into the other side. So just take a moment here to rest. Give those abs a little bit of a break. And then we're going to bring the knee towards our nose, extend the leg, bend, and lower everything back down again. You're doing so well. Exhale as knee comes to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lower back down. Slow and controlled movements is what's important here. Really feeling the burn in the abs. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower everything back down. Bring that opposite knee towards the elbow. Exhale as you twist up and over. Think of reaching that armpit towards that knee. So you're lifting up and over. It really gets into that waist even deeper. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Extend that leg as you bring the other elbow towards that leg. And then twist it back. So we're twisting in this one spot here. Okay, let's go for another 5. Really feeling the burn in the abs. Stay with me. Slow and controlled. Go at your own pace. Okay, let's just do one more. Extend that right arm, lifting up, little pulses, little exhales as you pulse up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug it in. We're just going to finish up the abs now. So I want you to bring your legs up to tabletop, making sure that back is imprinted towards the mat. Hands behind head. And we're going to do our crisscross. So opposite knee to elbow, doing our bicycles, slow and controlled, just finishing off here, finishing off strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Extend out your arms and your legs. Nice big deep breath. Okay. We're going to come now onto our side, onto our right hand side, and we're going to come into a side plank. So we're going to roll up your mat to make sure that there's extra cushioning, and we're just going to make sure our hips are stacked, our knees are stacked, our feet are in line with our hips, and we're going to lift up into our side plank and then lower back down. So exhale to lift, inhale to lower back down. You're doing so well. Side planking can be difficult, but we're going to add on here. So stay with me, pushing up out of that bottom shoulder. Okay, one more, then we add on. We're now going to extend arm and leg, then lower everything back down. So really feeling this in your side waist, in your obliques. Give me those beautiful Pilates arms and legs, creating that length. Okay, let's do another 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, extend that arm to the ceiling, rotate it under, and then extend it again. So we're coming into some rotation, some of that transverse plane, keeping that leg up. Don't drop the leg, keep it up. Okay, let's do another 2. 1 more. Can you finish it off with pulses? Pulse those hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down, lift up and over. Stretching out that side waist. Okay, lower that back down. Come onto your right hand side still. So we are going to be working the left glute now. We're going to come into our clams. So we're going to make sure that we are pressing our top hip away a bit so that there's a space between your waist and the mat. And we're just going to open and close that top knee. So exhale to open, inhale to close. We're connecting to that core. So making sure that belly button is pressed to your spine. I want you to make sure that you are not opening up your hips towards the side. We're keeping them square to the front of the room. Okay. Now we're going to tap knees and lifting the feet, and then tap toes. Getting into that rotation at the hip. So important for healthy hips. Let's do another 3, 2, last one. Lower it down, lift it up, extend that leg, bend it in and lower it again. Doing so well. Exhale, lift, inhale, extend, exhale, bend, inhale, lower. Starting to feel this in your side booty. Okay. Let's do another 4 more. Create that length in your leg. Feel like I'm pulling your leg away. So you're creating that length. Okay, let's do 1 more. Hold it up. Tap it towards the front edge of your mat and then towards the back. So we're creating a beautiful rainbow-like shape. Exhale as you lift up and over. Inhale as you lower it back down. Okay, let's go for another 5, 4, really feeling it in those glutes. 3, lifting up and over, 2, core engaged, 1, come down onto your tummy, your forehead comes to your hands, your legs are externally rotated, so they're rotated out. We're just going to lift that left leg from the glute. So exhale to lift that left leg. We're using the glute here. There's no bend in your knee. So really feel that glute contraction. Okay, you're doing so well. Let's do another 2. Last one, now we're going to add on. So as we lift our leg, we're going to lift our head off the mat, coming into some back extension. You'll find that you won't get up very high in that back extension because you're lifting the leg as well. But this is a really good back exercise. You're lifting up your hands with your head, so it adds extra weight. Let's do another 3, 2, last one. Lower back down, press back to a shell stretch. Well done. Just taking a moment here. Okay, shift forward. We're going to come down onto our left hand side now. So we're going to be working the right glute. Or we're going to first do our side plank. So fold up that mat. Make sure the hips are stacked, knees are stacked, feet are in line with the hips. And we're just going to lift up into our side plank and lower back down. So exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Really working that side waist. You're doing so well. Stay with me. Let's go for another 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to add on. So we're going to extend that arm and leg and then lower back down. Exhale, lift, create that beautiful length in your body. Inhale, lower. Perfect, you're doing so well. This is a challenging exercise. Keeping that core engaged, that belly button to spine. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up, extend that arm towards the ceiling, and then we're going to rotate it under. So exhale as you rotate it under. Inhale as you extend that arm up, keeping that leg up. I know you can really feel this in your side glute, in your side waist, but stay with me. We're almost done here. Let's go for another 2. Last one. Hold that leg up. Little pulses up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Lift up and over. Stretching up that side waist. Okay. Unravel that mat. And then come rest your head in your hand. We're going to go into our clams. So push that hip down so that there's a gap between your waist and the mat, belly button to spine. And then we're going to open that top knee and close. You might find that you have less mobility on this side than you had on the other. I know I do. But remember to keep your hips square. So we're not opening up the hips, we're keeping them square. So only go with your mobility, whatever that may be. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Tap the knee and then tap the toes. Getting into that rotation of the hip. You are doing so well. I hope you have enjoyed this class so far. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower it down, lift it up together, extend it out, bend and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, extend, exhale, bend, inhale, lower. Really getting into that side booty. Remember to keep that core activated. Feel like I'm pulling your leg away as you lift it up and extend it. creating that beautiful length. Let's do another 3, 2, last one. Hold it up, tap towards the front edge of the mat and then towards the back. So you're lifting up and over. Exhale to lift up, inhale to lower. Okay, let's go for another 5, 4, keeping those hips stable, 3, 2, last one. And then we're going to come down onto our tummies. We're going to place our forehead on our hands. Lift that right leg and lower. Using that glute to lift your leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You're doing so well. We're almost done with today's class. Okay. We're going to add that back extension. So on your next one, lift your head off the mat and then lower back down. So we're lifting the leg and the head off the mat. Feeling it in our back and our glute. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Press back to a well-deserved shell stretch. Just taking a moment here. Stretching out the glutes, stretching out the shoulders, stretching out the back. Okay, come down to the middle of your mat. Bring your left foot in towards the right. And then we're going to side bend over the right leg. Turn your chest to face down so you feel a nice stretch in your back and in your hamstring. Reach for those toes. We're going to bring that right leg over the left. Sit up straight, lengthen that spine, and then twist towards the right. Feeling a nice stretch in the glute and in the spine. Okay, release that. Take that right foot in. Reach up and over the left leg. Turn your chest to face downwards. Grab those toes. Feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring. Bring that left leg over the right. Sitting up straight. Creating length through the spine. And then twisting towards the left. Feeling a nice stretch in the glutes, in the spine. Okay, release that. Bring your feet together. Lengthen the spine and then fold forward. Feeling a nice hip stretch. Okay, cross those legs. Bring the right arm up and over, feeling some nice lateral flexion in the spine. And then the left arm up and over. And then that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this class. If you are looking for a structured beginners program, I have a 21-day beginners program, and I'll leave the link below. It will help you to feel stronger, healthier, happier. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe down below, tell a friend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.